guys, James Wilson-Taylor here for Roxanne. We are backstage at Download Festival 2022. Ice Nine Kills just absolutely smashed it earlier today, and Spencer joins me now. How are you, mate?
I'm great. Great to finally meet you in person.
This is literally so many Zoom calls, and now here we are, finally, after the world has changed. We're back. It's all good. It's good
I love
to see
it.
you, man.
I think it's the first interview that I did during COVID.
Oh,
Might have been
wow.
with you, yeah. So it's good to see you.
Good to see you,
in
man.
better times.
Absolutely, in better times. That's a lovely way of phrasing it. And also, you know, so great to finally have you back in the UK and obviously playing for these UK fans. Like I say, looked like absolutely. I only managed to see like literally seconds of it because I've been working all day. But from what I can see, absolutely amazing set there. How was it for you out there on the download stage?
It was great.
Yeah.
Huge crowd, kids singing along, butcher knives in the sky. It started to rain. Like, it was just perfect for our brand of slaughter.
Yeah, amazing. I heard it basically started raining literally during rainy day.
It did, yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I made a few deals with the devil.
Oh, I see. This was you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a shaman that we tour with, and he did the whole thing for us.
I should have known. Just the extra pyro budget and stuff you get at Download now. You can just summon your own rain.
Summon our own stuff.
This is how we know those shows are moving up. That's what we like. Well, speaking of live shows and everything, you know, I was actually just chatting to Mr. Andy Biersack the other day here. Obviously, that amazing US run you guys have had. What an incredible lineup. I said to him as well, you know, if you're a fan of Black Veil Brides, if you're a fan of Ice Nine Kills, if you're a fan of Motionless in White, chances are you're a fan of all three. It's like a really kind of dream tour. How was that experience for you?
It was a great package, man. It kind of reminded me of back in the day when I would go see shows like Family Values Tour.
Right,
with
sure.
Korn, Limp Bizkit, Rammstein, where all the bands are sort of cut from the same cloth. And there's definitely that crossover between all three bands. But I think it's cool to get out in front of some people that may have not known Ice Nine Kills or not known Black Veil or not known Motionless, and it turned out great.
Yeah, it looked really impressive, man. And of course, finally now, being able to play these Silver Scream 2 songs actually out there in front of the stage. And that's always such a crucial moment. You know, you saw what an amazing reaction down the line. Obviously, with all the videos and everything, it always gets this nice reaction. But getting it out on the stage in front of the people, that's a whole different ball game. You know, has anything surprised you about the reactions to certain songs? Anything gone off a little harder than you thought, maybe? I don't know.
For real, it's just really everything that we thought would go off is working better than we had even hoped or dreamed.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm up there with the axe and I'm about to cut Paul's head off, and the entire crowd of 10,000 people screams, "Hey, Paul!" I'm like, yes, it actually worked.
Are people shouting back the "not really" as well?
Oh, yeah. A lot of people
introduction.
actually shout out the entire speech.
Oh, brilliant.
The early work was a little bit too seen for me.
So much fun, man. So much fun. Nice interaction there. And again, I do want to mention these live things because so much exciting stuff for you recently. You were, of course, a part of that incredible event with Bring Me the Horizon that just happened the other week out in Malta. Everyone I've spoken to who's playing it has just spoken so highly of that. Because, you know, it's a very unique setting and a unique experience. How was that for you?
It was awesome. You know, to be asked by Bring Me to play it, first of all, was really cool. I never dreamed that I would ever go to Malta.
Right.
It's just so far away. But it was just a beautiful town, old as hell.
Sure.
And, you know, I'm a big movie buff, and what I learned there was a lot of people refer to it as the Hollywood of the Mediterranean.
There's been a lot of filming there over the years.
Gladiator.
You know?
Yeah. That's one of my favorites.
Famously, yeah.
U571, and we met a few locals that kind of took us to some of the filming locations. So we saw, like, you know, where Russell Crowe was doing his thing.
Yeah, that's
great.
It was great. That's really fun experience. And yeah, you know, you say you're a film buff. We're going to see it in even more ways soon because you are doing something so ambitious and yet so fitting for your band. You're doing your own convention. I absolutely love this idea. Tell me about this development and who I guess you wanted to get involved. And yeah, it feels like a passion project to me, right?
It's really cool. I've always loved going to horror conventions as a fan. And in the last year or so, I've started to do them as someone that people want autographs from. And I mean, that's
crossover.
Crazy to me. And that started to go really well. And I thought, why don't we throw our own? There's such a crossover between the Ice Nine Kills fans and people who go to these horror conventions. So we are presenting the Silver Scream Con. It's taking place right outside Salem, Massachusetts.
Incredible.
Couldn't be any more perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we've got just an all-star list of people, everyone from Kane Hodder, you know, Jason, Ari Lehman, the original Jason, Nick Castle, the original Michael Myers, James Jude Courtney, the new Michael Myers, Skeet from Scream, and The Craft. it's just it's gonna be awesome, and it's topped off with an Ice 9 Kills show.
Absolutely. I mean, what an incredible event that's going to be. And I know this is going to be an obvious question, I think, for you now, because this era has been so successful for you. Obviously, we love Silver Scream. Obviously, we love Silver Scream 2. I'm feeling a trilogy, man. I'm feeling like there needs to be a part 3. Tell me you're thinking about it. Tell me this is something you're kind of working towards.
You know, we haven't really delved into it too far yet. But, I mean, in a good horror franchise, sometimes a trilogy is the way to go.
Gotta have a trilogy.
So we'll see what happens.
Oh, we'll see what happens. Here's a question for you. Are there any horror films that you haven't quite hit off the list yet? What's left on that kind of bucket list of, you know what, I really want to do a song based around that?
I think the Silence of the Lambs song is in order. I just want to get up there and be Buffalo Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That one particular scene with the robe.
Lotion in the basket,
Right.
man.
Put it right in.
Oh, my God. That's going to be amazing.
Mastodon,
Yeah.
who I love, on their kick drum, they have the dog from the well.
I never realized that.
So
That's
you gotta
wild.
see it.
Oh my God, that's wild. I absolutely love that. In terms of coming back and doing more live shows and stuff, I don't know how much you're allowed to give away at this stage, but we hope, of course, we might get to see you more in the UK soon. Any kind of hints you can give me there?
Absolutely. We are definitely coming back in 2023 for headliner, and I think it's going to be announced. Some of the dates I saw on a poster around the venue, so
keep your eyes peeled if you hear it download. Maybe you'll spot something interesting. That's very, very exciting to hear. Well, I'm going to let you go and enjoy the rest of your weekend, man, but it's so good to see you finally not on fucking Zoom. What an absolute joy to have face-to-face interviews again, and so good to see you, man. We'll catch up again soon.
Great
all right?
to see you too, man.
Good to see you, dude.
Thanks
All
a
right,
lot.
Spencer, everybody.